What's up, peeps? This is Todd, and welcome back to my show. Today, I want to talk about two things. Number one, I have had a lot of people comment on my videos asking how it's possible to get over a 7% return. And number two, today is in fact Silly Hat Friday, but because it's close to Christmas time, we're gonna go with a Christmas classic. Alright, so now that we are firmly in the Christmas spirit, let's get into how I make over a 7% return on some of my real estate properties. So first and foremost, it's very important, I will never ever come out with a course or a program where I charge money teaching people how to make over a 10% return. That is because I understand that with a lot of my deals, I got incredibly lucky, and what I've been able to do isn't necessarily guaranteed to be able to replicate. I will give you a quick example. The first house that I purchased, I used a first-time home buyer program where I only had to put $19,000 down. Now every year, that house produces $25,000 in profit. So check this out. I invested $19,000. If I were to get a 10% return, what my profit would be is $1,900. If I were to get a 100% return, my return would be $19,000. But I am getting a $25,000 return off of a $19,000 investment, and I'm getting that 25 grand every single year that I hold the property. So for me, I am literally getting a 130% cash on cash return. Now, although that is awesome and super fun, and I mean, I can't think of a better way to spend $19,000 than to produce 25 grand every single year, I will never have a paid program teaching people how to do that because I bought real estate at a phenomenal time. I used a first-time homebuyer program, and I rented out the house by the bedroom. And I understand that not everybody has the desire to do room rentals or the ability to do room rentals if it's not a viable option in your area. I have another house that I bought where I put $60,000 down, and that house generates about $96,000 per year in rental income. 50 grand of that $96,000 is pure profit. So again, with that house being able to produce $50,000 per year in profit off of an investment of only $60,000, that is an 83% return that I'm getting on that house. Now, the purpose for making this video is because in one of my last videos about Dave Ramsey, I talked about getting a 12% annual return. I had many people comment on that video asking how it's possible to get over 7%. And so on the one hand, it is absolutely possible to get over 7%. I mean, on just two of my deals, I'm getting 130% and 83%. But it's because I found houses that were quite literally perfect for the model that I'm doing. For anyone who doesn't know this, I rent out houses by the bedroom. So I make sure that any given house has at least 6 bedrooms and also an adequate number of bathrooms and parking spots. I also chose houses in undervalued areas that were going through a transition. So this cash on cash return that I'm talking about, the money that I make in profit from the rent, that doesn't even include equity pay down, and it certainly doesn't include appreciation. In just the last 4 years alone, I have had over $1 million in appreciation, and I didn't have to do any work. Just by virtue of the area that I bought real estate in, my houses in total are worth about $1 million more than what I paid for them. So to answer the question, is getting over 7% return possible? Is getting over 10% return possible? The answer is overwhelmingly yes. But unlike some of these fake gurus you will see on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, I will never ever charge you guys $1,500 or $2,000 or $3,000 to learn my secrets on how to make over a 100% return, because I know that my results are not guaranteed. I know that a lot of times people in the personal finance niche who make a lot of money and maybe became millionaires early, they can come off as incredibly arrogant. And although I'm super confident in my abilities and everything I've been able to accomplish, I will fully admit I got lucky on a lot of things. I am not so arrogant to admit that I bought real estate in an incredible time, and that because of that, I had an unprecedented amount of growth. I personally have never lost money on an investment, and although my highest cash on cash return is 130%, my highest return as far as appreciation is about 500%. And I know that's not sustainable, I know that's not going to be happening forever, but that certainly contributes to why I've had $1 million worth of growth in just the past few years. Well, I hope this video was helpful to you. I hope everyone is getting excited for the holidays, and I will see you all at the next video. Peace.